Hello there, this is Melek and welcome to part 47 of my Let's Play Minecraft Season 3. Why the hell's this hole here? Bloody Endermen, isn't it? God damn Endermen. They do my head in. Moving stuff around. My stuff. I've let all those guys that I bumped into a few episodes back, I've let them explore the stronghold. I mean, I haven't heard from them, but it's a long way away, so I can't imagine that I would have heard from them by now. So I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine. I've actually been, now that I've gotten a bit of a library going, I'm sort of, studying and getting back into the swing of things. I've started researching the old spells, remembering them, jotting them down, doing the old research. It's a problem not having any of my old materials, but I'm beginning to get back to where I am, and I've started classifying the spells that I'm starting to recall. You got the basic apprentice school that has various spells in it which are very useful, and I've kind of got the grips of those pretty quickly again. It's like sort of relearning, reinventing the wheel almost. Seems pointless, but I need to start somewhere. And my other schools of magic that I'm beginning to learn as well, so it's quite good. I've figured out I can actually get leap working, which is a bit crazy in here. If I can try and type the oh, there we go. That was good. A gust of air, and you can leap quite a distance. And then light walk. Light walk's a crazy one, but it's very useful. I cast light walk. As I move, light follows me in the ground, and very useful for exploring caves, as you can see. Well, actually, you probably can't see very well because it's nice and light in here. But yeah, so that's quite useful. So I'm going to build up my spells. I really should, of course, use some of the binds. I mean, the mark and recall are good stuff, because in this Minecraftian world, when we are about to die, we instinctively pull ourselves back to where we came from, to a familiar place before we die, and we cheat death almost. We tend not to be able to take anything with us, equipment-wise, but we reappear back where we were, apparently unscathed, and you can harness that. You can. Is that a goddamn Enderman in bloody ears? Why couldn't I have learned the fire-related stuff first? You little bugger. Yeah, you're on fire. How do you like that? Where are you? Where did it go? Oh, goddamn Enderman. Whoa. How is it here? Stop! What's going on? Why is it opening and closing doors? Ah. Yeah, you. Bloody things. I heard it earlier and I thought that it was outside somewhere. I'm just double checking the area. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I should have started learning the fire school a little bit more. You get offensive stuff early on. Although I'm not touching the curse school. The curse school's for nasty people. So anyway, yeah, I've been researching the spells and getting back to my old self, as it were. Because if I'm going to defend myself, then I'm going to need some spells. Get back on form, really. And these ancient books that I'm putting together myself, all of these things, the research. I'm going to raise this roof. Someone did suggest. Oh, I can't really raise the roof there. Can I raise the roof at all around there? I suppose I can here, can't I? There'll be a little bit of a ledge. I'm sure it'll be fine. Now I'm probably going to break to the surface at some point soon. because you know how it is. It's quite close to the surface in places, but that's okay. I don't mind that. The only problem, of course, I've got by doing this is it means that that top level of my little balcony thing, I don't know what you call it, but literally there, I can't really have any doors on that wall. Oh yes, you may have seen this picture. This painting is a beautiful, beautiful piece of art. Now, as you can see, this is by I mean, to be perfectly honest, the speed at which this got back to me was pretty damn good. I'm getting some serious lag, and I have absolutely no idea why. Oh, actually, no, I think I know why. Okay, let me just let it. Come on, come on. Right, that's better. The trick is to not be processing a video, uploading a video, and recording a video simultaneously. That's the trick. And it just kind of finished doing one thing and started doing another, and it just wasn't very good. Anyway, so yes, this beautiful picture has been created for me out of the blue by a very generous gentleman called Hanzo677. Well, I assume gentleman, I'll be honest with you and say I never asked. And it's so difficult on the internet to know genders, but I get that impression. Maybe it's I don't know, it's just a bloke thing that you instantly assume everyone else is a bloke, I don't know. And they asked originally, they sort of messaged me and says, can I have a picture of yourself, just a screenshot? And I thought, well, you know what, I'll kind of, you know, pose a little bit, and I did a bit of a pose and sent them over, and I'll make that screenshot downloadable actually. And then the next thing I know, I've done it, and they've turned this screenshot into this brilliant. I honestly think this is brilliant, and I was so chuffed. Now I have received fan art before, but I've never really had a place to show it off, and I don't know what suddenly popped into my head, but I thought, yeah, why don't I just customize the texture pack a little bit, because it's already on sort of the high definition faithful pack. So if I just change the painting slightly, I've got a blank one there ready. I can just put the art in there, and I think that's brilliant. Now I've received, like I say, fan art before, and I am almost ashamed to say I don't have it because of a reinstall. I got this funny comic strip before, that instantly springs to mind. I think some unseen assailant insults me by saying I'm wearing a dress so I nuke him or something like that, which made me smile quite a bit. And if you sent that originally, please send it in again, and I will definitely put it on the wall. And I figure that I can dot a few paintings around. These two paintings, perfect opportunity. I've got a painting in here, I might make it a bit smaller, put the single size paint, and I will dot fan art around here, and I think that's brilliant. Like I say, I'm not asking for people to go out of their way to produce stuff, but you know, if you do produce something, because let's face it, I'm not an artist. I'm just a guy who likes playing games and has always played games and talked to himself. So I figure that maybe when I started on those games way back when on the Acorn Electron and the VIC-20, and I muttered to myself about it, it's just now turned into this crazy internet thing. So that's my skill set. If you need a serve sorting out or some .NET code, fine. If you want something drawing, you better accept stick figures, because that's the most I can do. But there's stuff like this, it's like, just knock that together, and I'm like, brilliant, how awesome is that? Now, it's a shame that even on the HD text pack, I can't fit the exact resolution that was given, and it was a wider shot than this. But as much as I can do is to shrink it down and make it work here. But yeah, if you want to send something in and have it appear on a wall, please do so. If it's offensive, it's not going to go up there. But but that would be absolutely brilliant. I would love to get fan art, definitely. As I say, some stuff's already been produced, so if you've sent some before, then send it in again and it'll be up on the wall. But anyway, enough of that nattering about. I'm going to get some stuff done, because I do need to produce some stuff. And I need to raise the roof, literally, not metaphorically. Yeah, this is a lot more room. Someone suggested that I do this, actually. Wow, it would have been well before the last set of multiplayer episodes, actually. And I'm not sure why I didn't. I just kind of thought, oh, it'll be alright, and then I keep banging my head, so it makes sense to do as I'm told. You guys always come up with good ideas anyway, so it would seem like common sense to follow your suggestions. Seriously, like I say, I'm, only one guy, and I'm not always going to come up with the best ideas. So yes, no man is an island, or some other kind of metaphor like that. Or is it every man's an island? I have no idea, something like that. I'm just going to dig away. The only problem is it's got grass on the top here, so I know that goes to the outside. But I need to replace that with... Well, I'm just trying to think now. I mean, I can just turn around and just chuck wood up there, or stone. I think stone. There's quite a bit of wood around, but I think stone is the way to go. God. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go outside at some point, and oh God, that wasn't quite what I was trying to do. There we go. Go outside and cover that up, because it'd be nice to have a fairly decent, relatively sort of incognito base. Need some glowstone lighting in here. It's the only way to light your home, isn't it? Got to be glowstone. The chandelier-y type stuff needs to. Oh God. What? I'm not exactly a construction person. I'm a mage. I'm good with, well, used to be good with spells. Oh God, the whole thing's going to crap outside now. I just love this new, done it again. I love this new stone brick thing. It's only slightly more time consuming to get hold of than smooth stone. Mainly because it just involves getting hold of smooth stone, but it's not like you lose anything. 4 lumps of smooth stone become 4 lumps of stone brick, which is absolutely fine in my book. That's a good ratio. I'm not so keen on that. I almost kind of want to build a line of things around there, but then you're kind of going to get claustrophobic again. So, no, I'm sure it'll be fine as is. I'm pretty sure you can't do this. No, you can't. You've got to literally have something above. There we go. It's coming along nicely. Not got any fences. Meh. You know what I'm like. Never get fully prepared. Oh, who else said... Again, another bit of good advice. Someone said, if you don't like the wood around there, just replace it with wooden bookcases, because the tops of wooden bookcases, it just looks like wood. And I'm like, oh yeah. Why didn't I think of that? So now, it's a nice... Look at that. That looks really good. How dare you show me up by coming up with good ideas? Not fair. Yeah, that'll do. Brilliant. I could have another walkway. I might have another walkway there, actually. That actually might come out better. Text message of some random description. Probably Dr. Ether wanting to jump on Eve. Well, we've decided to have another blast on Eve. Might record it, might record some of it, might record half of it, none of it, who knows. But yeah, it's not going to record massive amounts of Eve, just simply because it's not something you can keep on recording. Some of it can be quite repetitive. And as much as it's a good blast, it's not necessarily the greatest thing in the world to watch. I know some of you may be screaming, yes it is! But it's not what everybody's after. So let's just record it anyway, can't I? And then if I post it, I post it. If I don't, I don't. Actually, that's not too bad. Need glowstone lighting. Can't be running around in here with no glowstone lighting. Open. Where would my glowstone... Do I even have glowstone? That is a very, very good point. I don't think I actually have. What did I do with all my glowstone? I obviously didn't have any. No. God, no. Glowstone. So yeah, I need glowstone. The trip to the Nether. Just for the sake of decorating things. Oh well, I could think of worse reasons to go to the Nether. Okay, that's looking pretty sharp. Yeah, I got given slime balls, didn't I? Someone's collected some slime balls. So that's going to be useful for making the old pistons. Okay, we've got 5 there, 5 there. Let's dig away a bit more. Oh, there was a repair spell as well. It was quite a powerful spell. I think it was in the Conjuration School, actually. Wasn't the easiest spell to learn. You know, anything that alters matter can potentially be quite disastrous. It's like anything that moves matter can be disastrous, like teleport spells and portals and stuff. You know, you deal with that kind of thing, and you're really asking for trouble. But yeah, I might be able to get hold of that before this pickaxe breaks. That would be useful. But all in good time. Don't really have the materials required to research that quite yet. Looking good, looking good. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I need to make little laddery things. Because I quite like that. Putting the old ladders in randomy places. That's food and organics. Building materials, ladders. Need more stone bricks probably. Actually, let's chuck some stone in here. God, I've got loads of iron. Need more stone, cobble. Chuck more cobble in there. More cobble in there. Wow, more cobble in there. Let's go for it. Chuck that in there, chuck that in there. More iron. Jeez. Hey, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. So, we have... That was quite close there. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, these are half blocks. So they don't register as wood quite yet. I think that's going to be changing though, isn't it? I think they are going to be registered as wood soon. That's a trademark, obviously. I don't know when exactly soon is soon, but soon is soon. So yeah, I should be able to categorize the spells better with a large library. It's just a case of remembering it all. Discovering all the old magic. Might have to move, as I start to learn more about the wizard specific spells, I may have to move those to a slightly different area in the library, but, you know, that's basically where all the air stuff is. Apprentice stuff, wizard stuff. It's all good, it's all good. Upstairs needs a few more as well. That'd be alright. I'm starving. Don't have a summon food spell yet. I'm never very good at the bless spell. School. Don't know why I'm digging away those. This is the sticky outy bit. Let's fill that in again. Ah yes. And that as well. Genius idea. Absolutely genius idea. I love it. I'm sort of tempted to put bookcases there, but I want to maintain the overall stony theme of things. It'd be very easy to turn around and do wood floors and, you know, go the whole pleasant library. This is underground, sort of, in a cave roof. I don't want to forget that. I want to abandon the concept of that. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm going to make a study of some sort, and that can definitely. I know the top I do need to have bookcases, and then this. I got that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Ooh, looking good. Ah yes, we do need our. Oh, I really need to put, which I might as well do. It's a little crafting. Not another bloody. Every now and again, actually very regularly, it forgets your achievements. I'm thinking, how many times have I achieved that? Quite a few. Quite a few. Run out of bookcases. Don't actually have any books to make any. Any bookcases in here? Lots of books. Not really much in the way of bookcases. Wow. Just a little bit more light until I get the old. Wow, this is starting to really turn into a big library. I'm trying to think now what. See, if I have a bit of a. If I move the ladder somewhere else, then I can. Sorry, I'm thinking aloud. Not very aloud, slightly aloud. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. That's coming along quite well. I'm going to go out and play with my newfound spells. Could do with some glowstone, but glowstone is not something I've got any significant access to. I mean, I could go to the nether through the portal, but to be fair, I don't fancy doing that quite at the moment. One thing I could do, however, is do a little bit of binding. Magical binding. See, one of the first things you learn as an apprentice is how to bind a spell to an object, so that you can then cast the spell through the object rather than having to say it out loud. It's very, very useful. Something, you know, offensive, you know, spells that a lot of the fire school, even the air school itself, has access to, and obviously curses. You don't want to have to be speaking the arcane words, because you can't react quick enough, really. So for now, I'm going to bind it to this stick. Could bind it to a diamond, but probably actually, you know, stuff the stick. Let's bind it to something a little bit more sensible. See, I don't even have any feathers. Why do I not have feathers? Feathers are like the most basic thing in the world, and I don't have any. Don't know what's up with me. Coal? What is coal doing in here? Maybe I just chucked the coal in there because... There we go. That's doing well. There we go, that balances it a little bit more. Right, let's do it with the old wand stuff. So, if I cast a bind spell and bind leap into this wand, I'm also going to cast my light walk spell. See, it can't appear here, but it can appear here. It's a bit of a funny one, the old light walk. It's pretty damn good, though. Okay, leap. Ooh! Okay, that wasn't quite good enough. Yay! We have light. Now, how useful is that? Being able to take the light with me. Very useful. The great thing about the leap spell is it also does make it less likely that you're going to end up hurting yourself. Oh god. Less likely. Doesn't make you immune to falling into your doom or anything, though. Ah, yes. So now I'm in this cave, but my way is illuminated. Now, how useful is that? Obviously, very useful. Oh god. Go away. Don't particularly want to get stuck in a hole. Oh, we've got a skeleton. We've got more creeper action going down. Where the hell does it go? Did it die? Did I actually just kill it? Oh, I'm very suspicious when I don't actually... God, there's loads up there, isn't there? Should I just leap up there? Whee! Oh, didn't actually go that far. Whee! Yeah. That was underwhelming. Somewhat disappointing. Such a useful spell. Now the great thing about magic, and I've noticed, is that, see, magic's not about throwing fireballs constantly. It's about calm and precision and using the right spell at the right time. Yeah, sure, you can leap everywhere, but it's not going to help you very much, is it? Well, it could. It could make travelling faster, I suppose. But, I mean, I've been around for a while, so I do have a little bit of an advantage over many that can tend to throw these spells out at a fair good rate. It takes a very long time studying magic to be able to cast them with any degree of frequency. You know, many of them you're waiting a long time, you're having to rest because of the stresses it causes. Why aren't I healing? Of course there are healing magics. Where? It's just a little sort of separate way through the cave. Ooh, spooky. I think I've cleared out the combat testing cave. Hey. It's the only thing with fire aspect. Not much good when it's raining. Oh, look at that! Okay, this makes travelling a little bit easier. No, no, come on! There we go! Come on! Oh, God! Okay, sometimes it doesn't work to your advantage. Right, I'm going to head back home. After I've killed a few more ugly things. Ooh, that was close. Oh yeah, here we go. Heading in the right direction. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be able to light up this stone. That's a shame. Lighting underneath the pressure plate nicely. Very cool, very cool. Right, I'm going to call that a day. But yeah, as I say, generally speaking, magic's one of those things that, you see, it gets stuck. It can't quite get through this particular material. But magic's one of those things where everyone has a little bit of ability with magic. And I think that maybe once everybody who went into the stronghold... Oh dear. Go away! Oh God. Hello? Hello? They're inside! Go away! Go away! Go away! You horrible, horrible things! Zombie broke my door! Broke my door down! That's not fair! There. Don't break it again. Damn zombies. Right, so yeah, everyone has a bit of a... So when they get back from the stronghold, I might be able to teach them a few little things, you know. Not every single school of magic, but, you know, if they have a preference, a bit of wizardry or a bit of air, and want to figure out the other ones as well. So, so yeah, I'm going to call it a day. So until next time, everybody, cheerio.